I don't understand why it's still loud. I don't know how loud it is on the stream's end, but still pretty loud on my end, even though the volume's like almost at mute. Is the stream working? How is everything? How is the audio? I'll change it if it's too much. Actually, I know once I get into the game, that will be important. How's the audio? Am I hearable? Yeah, I'm hearable. Okay, I'm good. Hello, everybody. This is B2Boys10 here, back with a new video. Now, today, I'm gonna do a little one-off stream. A different type of stream. This stream is going to be me showcasing a game called Blob. Now, if you don't know this game, I'm not surprised, because a lot of people don't. Blob is a game where the whole entire city is made of color. However, there's enemies that come in that take the color away. And you are the only one with the power to make the world all colorful again. It's a pretty simple... Okay, well, the intro's gonna play anyway, so it's gonna describe it. It's a pretty simple game. But I'm surprised not many people know about it, because not many people talk about this game, nor do they talk about the sequel. But I didn't play the original game back when it was originally in the Wii. I played the sequel on the Wii. And, you know, I loved the game. It was very simple, very calming, there was nothing too extreme about it. And I loved it. And it's also really funny with some comedic aspects as well. It's got a... It's got... well, that part right there is a little bit concerning, but... It's got a simple... It's got a pretty simplistic story. You have the power to make everything colorful, there's a group that's helping you. And yeah, this game, if you want to like complete this game 100%, it takes a couple hours just to get one level done. Like, I think one of my records for the latest level is like 2 hours. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, see, best time 70 minutes, and that's me getting everything. But this game does have a story mode, but what I'm going to show you guys is the free paint. You could choose the Blob's mood, which is cool. This is welcome to free paint. The Inkies have gone, which is the enemies that try to kill you. The Inkies have gone, and all the gates are open. You can stay and paint as long as you like. Have fun. Okay. So, you are this guy throughout this entire game, and you jump onto the paint and just touch the buildings. Just touch them. And there's styles too, so when you paint, it makes a specific different style. There's 12 of them altogether. I mean, you can read, but there's another one right here. And this one is all funky. You can paint more than just the buildings. You can paint the signs, the trees. You can paint everything different colors. The game gives you multiple colors to choose from. This is the first level of the game, so they start you off with red. But you can choose, like, any color. You can even mix colors together, like mix red and green to make purple. And you can even mix a bunch of colors together to just make, like, brown. Which I think is really cool. Now, in the story mode, you would have to get a certain amount of points to go further into the game. But for this, I'm on free paint, so I could do whatever. Now, that was the cool thing about those is that it paints everything, even the trees you missed and stuff like that. So everything's all colorful now. There's grass, there's people all over, giving me high fives. You can't really do anything with them besides, you know, walk over to them and squish them. Which, why would you do that? But this blob's greatest enemy is water. Once you use water, you lose the color you have. Which isn't like he doesn't die or anything. But he loses the color and you'll have to get new ones. And for the blob's case, it constantly makes your health go lower and lower and lower. Because your health is fueled on paint. And it also lowers when you paint stuff as well. So you have to constantly refill yourself. So you don't lose all your health. And you can also wall climb and wall jump for bigger combos. And if you fill an entire row of buildings like this, these guys will come out and you paint them. And if you get every single one, it gives you a time bonus because in the actual game you're timed. But the game gives you a crap ton of time, so you'll be good for a while. As long as you get all of these things and increase the time more, you'll be fine. Boom! I'm about to mix yellow and make orange. And you get more points based on how many colors there are in a single sector. Like, if I did this, since I have the red, the orange, and the yellow on, I'd get a lot more points than I usually would. And there's also enemies that come into the game and other hazards, but here in free paint, so we're just playing the game just to showcase it. I used to play this. I used to play this game on the Wii when it came out. Exactly. Some people may know this game from the Wii, but ever since like the Wii U came out, nobody's been talking about this game, and people nowadays don't know about this game. And this game's amazing. This game's really fun. It's very calming, soothing. If you're having a bad day, if you're having like a very stressful day, just turn on this game and play it for like a good couple hours, painting everything. You'd be like the Picasso of video games. Yeah. I play this game sometimes when I'm like in a mood to just, you know, have a calming experience. I don't really play this game like crazy, because again, beating a level or completing it 100% takes like hours. So I just play it when I'm in the mood. And today I was in the mood. I finally came home, and I wanted to relax, and what better way to relax than a game like this, where you just walk around and paint stuff. The controls and the concept is very simple. Very simplistic. And nothing is wrong with simplistic, because although this story is simplistic, this game is still really loud. Oh, I made brown. But although this story is pretty, in the game and the gameplay and the story and everything is pretty simplistic, at the same time, it still leaves you on your toes by introducing more and more enemies later on in the game. Like, there's some inkings that can shoot you. There's some inkings that can shoot goo at you, which makes you unable to paint anything and constantly make you lose health. That sort of thing. And this game rewards painting everything. If you paint an entire sector, you get more time. If you paint like billboards or trees and stuff like that, you get other stuff as well. If you get high enough in the game, there is like collectibles. I think there's collectibles in the first level, but there's collectibles in this game too, where you can see concept art and music, I think. At least I think. I haven't played this game in a while, so I don't remember the collectibles, but I know there are collectibles. And this game's always fun to just play around. Good thing they have this free paint mode where you can just go over and paint anything you want, whenever you want. Now I'll paint as much as I could for this video. If I wanted to, I could paint everything yellow, but I want to leave a little variety. And you can go into the water. Although it'll make you lose health, it can also help you restart your color, so that you can switch from brown to, you know, back to blue or yellow or something, so it isn't always a mix. And the more colors you have, the bigger you are. I'm at 86 right now, and this is how big he is. When at the beginning of the game, you saw he was pretty small. Which, bigger is always good, because that means more health. However, I believe that being smaller means that you're faster. So if you're trying to avoid enemies as fast as possible, that's a way to go. Yeah. You can paint everything in this game, except, you know, the enemies and the water. But that's pretty obvious. But you can paint everything else. You can even go up here and paint these buildings that seem out of reach, but you can still get them. You can paint every building. I think the game keeps score of all the buildings that you paint, which is always good for completionists that want to know, like, if they're done or not. It also keeps score of all the little guys you paint, as you see on the top left. So yeah, this is Blob, and I wanted to showcase this game because, you know, it doesn't get as much recognition. I mean, it got enough recognition back in the Wii days to where they made a sequel, but nowadays, nobody talks about it. I hardly ever hear anybody mention Blob at all, which is saddening because this game is still very great in its own sense. You don't think that, like, games like this might be super interesting, but it is. And not only that, but, you know, for people that are, like, into art and drawing and painting, like I don't know. Painting Picasso or painting just modern art or anything, this would be a great game for them. Because it's nothing too excitable. There is enemies in the game, but, like, they're not a huge threat. Later on in the game, they get more and more of a threat, but in, like, the first 2-3 levels, you can breeze through this game. And I don't know. There's really nothing else to say about this game, other than that it's great. I do love this game. It's not my favorite game, per se. Like, I wouldn't go out and play it, like, religiously, because I haven't played this game in, like, a few months, to be honest. I wouldn't play it religiously, but I would play it if I'm just in a calming mood. And I'm like, you know what? I don't want to play an excitable game. I just want to play something like this. And then there's these, holes right here. I guess you could call them. where you need to be a specific color. Like, it says red, and you just constantly paint landmarks, and boom. I used up my red, and I made that. It doesn't really serve a gameplay purpose, it's just you paint it, which is cool. Not everything needs to be for the purpose of wanting to get a new power or something like that. But these red things right here give off extra lives in case you need it. It's not really, this game isn't really all that hard. You can only have a max of 10 lives apparently. But yeah, this game isn't really too hard. There is some sections of the game where you might like have troubles and or die in. But other than that, it's not too difficult. And I'm gonna try to get that blimp because you can paint that blimp. And you can press L1 to do this, go in first person mode and just look around. Well, that I think is cool. You don't have to know a lot about games or be an expert in games to be able to be pretty good at this one. And there's an arrow if you press the... You just gave a thumbs up. But if you hold on triangle, it says where things are, like water and blue guys and red guys and yellow guys. So it does, if you hold on triangle, it does help you out. And not holding on triangle, it just, I think it tells you where to go. I don't know where the blimp went. Where is it? Somewhere. I like that the lens on the guy's, or this guy's eyes is whatever color you are. That's a nice little detail that they have. I'm painting it red, yellow, orange. This is the last thing I do. Everything's gonna turn into orange by the time I'm done. Oh, there it is. Oh, I probably missed it. That sucks. Wait, where is it? Is it behind that building? Probably is. But it's not the most perfect game. This game was made back in the Wii days, which you can tell, just by me saying that, you can tell the game is kind of old. But it's still great in its own sense. It's not like the most graphical game. It's pretty cartoony, but it serves its purpose, which is good. I'm just gonna wait for that blimp to come back. I hear it. I hear it. And all these little guys, I hear them too. They're talking to me, cheering me on or something. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna get it. And boom! Ah, shoot. Shoot. I know you can paint that blimp because there's like a trophy or an accomplishment reward for doing it. But I don't know. You guys can paint the blimp on your own time. I'm not gonna spend like a whole 20 minutes trying to paint one thing. And yeah, that's pretty much it about this game. I'm gonna complete this first level and, you know, end the stream. It's not gonna be such a huge stream because again, I just want to have a calming, relaxing time right now, talking about a game that I know deserves more recognition than it has. In this moment right here, there would be purple or black blob spots that would constantly damage you and constantly take your color away. Oh wait, there's some right here. Never mind. I didn't see them there. But yeah, these guys, you want to avoid them at all costs. I don't want to show you why you should avoid them. You're just gonna have to trust me on that. Never mind, I just showed you. But yeah, not only do you lose your color and you constantly lose health, but also whatever you touch also loses color as well. And in the actual game, you lose points as well. So you gotta not do that. Ooh. Yeah, the Blob is a mad underrated game. Exactly. It's an amazing game. I think this game came out back in like 2007? 2006? I know before 2010, so it's like, I think it's over 10 years old now. Might be over 10 years old now. I don't know the exact date of when it came out. I just know that it's old. But old doesn't mean bad. A lot of people still play the classic Mario games because, you know, just because they're old doesn't mean they're bad. So, shoot, I think I'm stuck. Alright, time to get a little wet with water. And come up here and go back over here. If anybody's played this game, you know how good this game is. If any of you haven't played this game, well, I'm glad I'm showing you now. Oops. This game is on PlayStation now for people that have PlayStation. I don't know if it's on the Xbox. I don't have an Xbox to see if it is. I just know it's on the PlayStation, and you know, it was on the original Wii because that's what it was. Nice stream, I subbed. Thank you. I don't know why some things turn a different color than what you paint them as. That thing right here turned red when I'm blue. Sometimes they do stuff like that, and you shouldn't question it. You should just accept it as what it is. This is great. This is a good time. This is a very calming, soothing time. And there's spots right here that you can do to again get the black spots off you, because the black spots will kill you. The water won't. I don't think the water will kill you, but the black spots or the black goo will kill you. So watch out for that. Well, now why they gotta be here? Hold on, I'll show you right now that it won't kill. It'll make me super, super tiny, but it'll keep me alive. See, it'll stay right at 10. So, the best use for water is just to take the black inking goop off. Because I think if you're black inking, if you're the black version of yourself, you won't turn into a different color from all these colors all around. You need water to put yourself out. So I'll show you right now. See, although you will gain up 10 and you'll die and you won't die, you won't actually change the color of yourself. So it's good that they have water around so that you can always stop yourself from dying. Ooh, that's bad. You know, if I was actually good at the game, I'd be able to jump off these walls without touching these goops and not have to take breaks. I'm not good at this game. I didn't know if that was obvious, but it's kind of obvious now. I'm not good at this game. And you don't have to be good at the game. You don't have to be the most amazing player at this game, because you'll still beat the level. To actually 100% complete the game, you might need a tiny bit of skills to be able to make it off certain jumps or paint certain things that usually would be unavailable, or get a high enough score. So you have to be somewhat decent at the game too, in that sense. But to actually just paint everything and beat the level, all you have to do is just walk and jump around and avoid stuff. Not too bad. I like that jump ability. It helps me quickly get to the paint. Oh, there's these guys. I miss these guys. I like the musical element that they have in this game as well. Instead of you just painting something, it actually has like a little musical sound every time you do it. There's a secret up there. I'm gonna get that. The style. Got it. Alright. Now time to get down. I do want to head over there and paint those buildings right here that I haven't been able to paint. Oops. There we go. Oops. Blah. Okay, let's unlock. Hold on, hold on. There we go. Unlock this. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say about this game. I pretty much said everything. The basic synopsis. And I'm gonna try to paint as much as I could and beat the level. Some stuff like that is really hard to get. It's possible and it won't kill you, but some, they do get hard sometimes. Brown. This is such an innocent game too. Like nobody dies. Nothing too brutal. At least I don't think so. I haven't beaten the game fully yet, so I don't know if someone dies at the end of the game or something. But as far as I know, nobody dies. Besides, you know, the enemies, but they're ink, so it's not too bad. I knocked all of those into the water, didn't I? Oh no, I missed two. Hold on. Boop. And boop. There we go. Now I got all of them. Ooh, I almost touched those. And bam. Beautiful. Oh, it wants yellow. Okay, that's the end of the level right there, but I don't want to go there yet. I missed a style somewhere, but that's fine. I've already 100% completed this game, so I don't need to go back and look for it. They brought back these stupid poles. Didn't they learn for the first time that I didn't want them here? I need yellow, right? Yeah, I need yellow. Boom. Got the yellow. There we go. And Oh, the blimp's right here. I could try to get it. I don't think I'll be able to get it, but I can try. No, there was no way I would have made that jump. Okay. There was a style I missed, and some of the white little guys that I missed. Well, they're colorful guys, but black tar, that's what that is. I don't know why I couldn't think of the name, the word until now. I kept saying black things and black stuff, black goop. I never said what they actually were, which is tar. Every time when I'm making a video, it's always the last thing on my mind of what I'm trying to talk about. Yeah, it has a full story. There's a blob party that you can play with other people. I've never played it, so I don't know what it's about. There's the galleries that you can collect. There's a lot of awards that you can get for 100% painting everything, doing all the challenges, because there are challenges, beating the time limit, getting all the styles, getting all the trees, getting the blimp, saving the little guys, getting all the transforms, which is those things where I squeeze the paint out of myself to make the giant landmarks, billboards. Oh, well, that's landmarks, actually. Oh yeah, the transforms are the thing where the orbs that I step on and it makes everything all grass and stuff. This one is the stuff that I suck out. You can watch the cutscenes right here. And, well, these are the cutscenes. The other ones are just little scenes that the creators put in, like pre-production trailer and stuff like that, which is cool. I like when games do that, where they show you how the game was made through collectibles. But yeah, I really like this game, and this wasn't going to be a pretty long stream. I just wanted to show this game, and tomorrow will be a new video. I could have made this a regular video, but I was a little bit busy today, so I thought, why not just stream it? And yeah, that level itself took about 30 minutes. So if it wasn't for the fact that I was like making a let's play and talking about everything, probably would have took like a little longer. To get all the collectibles, probably would have took me a little longer. What was my... I think my record... Whoa, is actually an hour. My record is an hour beating this. There's also side missions and challenges for each world. This took me an hour. This took me 90 minutes, which is an hour and a half. This took me over an hour. Like, if you want to get everything in the game, or paint everything, it takes a long time. But it's definitely worth it. It's a very calming game. It's not like a rage game, and it's not something that'll tick you off, make you stressed out. The game isn't too hard either. There's no difficulty setting, but the game isn't too hard. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this game. I just wanted to, throw this game out there. I'm not going to do a full-on series on this game because I've already played half of the game already. And it's not really the biggest game to make a video about. It's not like the most intense or story-driven. So it's just a game to play on your own free time. Yeah. Thank you everybody for watching. If today's your birthday, happy birthday. If you sneezed during the video, bless you. If you had a bad day, I hope this cheered you up in some way. And yeah. See ya, everybody. Please check out this game. If you haven't already, check out this game. If you have Xbox and it's not on Xbox, I apologize. But please check out this game. I don't think it's on Switch, but I really wish they put it on Switch one day. But if you have a Wii, a Wii U, a PlayStation, I suggest getting this game. And yeah, there's a lot of other games I want to show you guys that I would recommend that not a lot of people know. So stay tuned for all that. Yeah, see ya.